live.
All right.
And we have nobody yet, so don't start saying anything important. Hello, everybody.
We'll have to repeat. We always repeat.
We always repeat a lot.
Happy Friday.
Woohoo!
I'm glad it's nice and blue outside as opposed to last night's weather. Last night was a little rough.
That was crazy.
Out here.
We have 2 people. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. We have 4 now.
4.
10.
See, it was because we were right on at 2 o'clock.
I know, right?
I just don't know what to do.
Like, freaked everybody out just a little bit. Hello, everybody. We have 15 now.
All right. Okay. So as people are starting to get on,
hi, Nancy. Hi, Nancy said. Nancy Russ said, hi, beautiful ladies.
Aww,
hi, Nancy.
Hi, Nancy.
Yeah, somebody said, oh, on time.
Yep. I know. Kind of had to throw you guys for a loop.
Yep. It's okay. Get in, get her done.
Yeah, for sure. Okay. Well, today is Friday.
Woohoo!
In case nobody knew that. It's been Friday for 14 hours.
Not soon enough.
Thank you for joining us. Hope you're having a great week. We do have pretty much everybody still at the Castle Rock show. So if you are local but kind of, not knowing what to do this weekend, we do have our booth down at the Douglas County Fairgrounds for the Castle Rock show. So pop in there and
bring cookies.
Right. I know they might need a little
pick me up
treat. Yeah.
Feel free to stop by the Thornton store with cookies.
Those are long days for sure. So tomorrow is the last day for that. And then things that are coming up. So this next Tuesday is going to be the June DDE. It is the little tic-tac-toe cinch pouch. The designs for that, if you're not part of any of our memberships, those are $10 per design per project. So those are really nice. The designs for those should be going out tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that as well. And then on the following Wednesday, so the 5th, that is our Bernina Club. So you'll be doing that with Patrick and Elaine. And then I did announce yesterday, because that's kind of what my brain told me to say, that the first day of Shop Hop, which is going to be June 6th, so that's next Thursday, I did announce that we were not doing live, but I totally lied. And Elaine is actually picking that day up. So Thornton's not doing live, which is where my brain said, like, we're not doing live, but Elaine's picking us up for it. So there will be a live that day, so please make sure you join in. Because Elaine usually has some really cute things. Mm-hmm. Okay, so with that being said, our Shop Hop is starting June 6th, and that goes to June 15th. There is a passport that you want so that you can get a stamp from every store, and those are available starting tomorrow, June 1st. June 1st,
and that is only our Thornton store participating in that.
That is correct.
Not the Littleton store.
It is in Northern Colorado. That doesn't really fall into the Littleton jurisdiction. So we are probably one of the most southern stores of the Northern Colorado Shop Hop. So yes, that would just be the Thornton store only. Okay. So, and then the following Wednesday after that, which is June 12th, is Viking Club. So, and that's with Matt and Amanda.
Okay. And Patty asked if any of us got hail last night.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. And my cars got hailed on.
Yeah,
and
my car now has dimples.
Windows. Yes, so does mine. And all the flowers I planted this past weekend are destroyed.
Yeah. I had a little color changing, like hummingbird thing, and one of my birdies is gone.
Oh, just flew away.
Well, sure, we'll say that.
And we had a bird nest, a dove nest in a tree next to our deck, and that bird sat on that nest through that entire storm.
Had to protect his baby.
And it did not move, and it's still out there today. God bless the little birdie.
Yeah. So we do have a giveaway for today. So this was, I think, a donation from a customer. Super cute.
Super cute.
Fit your 5x9 Kimberbell pillow in there. It says Sweet Days of Summer. And we are going to give this to Birdie Cade.
Oh, yay, Birdie.
All right, so I'll put that in the transfer for you.
Okay.
All right. And then I do have the joke that, again, printed out gigantic.
Okay. All right. Okay, we're ready.
As a butcher is shooing a dog from his shop, he sees a $10 bill and a note in its mouth reading, 5 lamb chops, please. Amazed, he takes the money, puts a bag of chops in the dog's mouth, and quickly closes the shop. He follows the dog and watches him wait for a green light, looks both ways, and trots across the road to a bus stop. The dog checks the timetable and sits on the bench. When a bus arrives, he walks around to the front, looks at the number, then boards the bus. The butcher follows, dumbstruck, because I know I would.
Right? Yeah, right.
As the bus travels out into the suburbs, the dog takes in the scenery. After a while, he stands on his back paws to push the stop bell, and then the butcher follows him off. The dog runs up to a house and drops his bag on the step. He goes back down the path, takes a big run, and throws himself, whap, against the door. He does this again and again, and there's no answer. So he jumps up on a wall, walks around the garden, and beats his head against a window, jumps off, and waits at the front door. Finally, a big guy opens it and starts shouting at the dog. The butcher runs up and screams at the guy, "What the heck are you doing? This dog's a genius." The owner scoffs, "Genius, my butt. It's the second time this week he's forgotten his keys."
Oh, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah.
All right. Then,
Okay. Pretty sure.
it has been a hot minute since we've had to do one of these. Well, maybe like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways.
I was on vacation,
this
so I wouldn't
is-
know.
That is so true. Our Fab 5 bundle.
All right. Ooh, it's
Okay.
a pretty one.
So we've got this cute taupe with the paisley on there.
Coral.
Yeah, coral, a nice
Thatched.
green, a yellow.
That's not attached, but that's pretty. This one's thatched.
Yeah, this one's thatched. This one's got like that Argyle plaid kind of a thing going on, sort of, kind of. This one's not a thatched, but has the same feel.
That woven look.
Yep.
Yeah.
And then the same print as the initial one, but with the white background.
Oh, those are so pretty.
Okay.
Perfect for summer.
So, yes, I know, huh? So we've got our Fab 5 bundle, 2.5 yards for $20.
Nice. Ooh, that's pretty.
We haven't said best deal of the week in a long time.
No, we have not, but this is. This is.
All right.
Okay.
And then today's project is, so
Bum,
I
ba-da-bum.
will apologize because all I can show you is this one little bitty kit because all of our samples and everything are down at the shelf.
Okay.
So, I am going to do a block from the June mini quilt, so nothing like getting it done the day before, right? So, and I was going to do this block. However, we would have been sitting here for a very long time.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to kind of stick it to a more simpler one, but we can kind of talk about this one a little bit. It's still really easy. It's just a lot of stitching, and it does require a double hooping, to do the little flag for the straw first, and then to do the cup and everything. So there's no crazy instructions, but, just know that that's why I didn't do that one this time.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So we are going to do our peaches block.
Okay.
Okay? And I am going to do the background quilting because you just gotta.
Okay.
Okay? So we've got our designs. They are already layered in the machine. So I'm going to do with Fred. I'm going to do this one. Okay, so I'm just going to use the color that I'm going to do quilting in, just because.
So it has a blue. Can I have that kit? It has the blue background, correct?
Oh, yeah.
So we're doing the peaches block. If I can do it without a glare here. And has the blue background. Okay. Are these peaches, are they all regular fabric?
No.
They're
So
felt?
one is velveteen, and then another one or the other two are they are a felt. They are, but they're not like the felt that you can buy Kimberbell from a roll. The colors don't match.
Oh.
Okay, so this is what comes in the embellishment kit, but this is the peach felt that they have just as a regular embellishment.
Okay.
Okay, so it is a different color. If I have enough of this scrap to do it in this project, I will use this one, but if this doesn't happen to be big enough, I will use this one.
So you'll use this one for 2 oranges, 2 peaches, whatever they are.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the felt is supposed to be for 2 peaches, but I don't know if this piece,
If
because
that
this
piece
is the
left
leftover
over.
scrap
Okay.
from doing my sample.
Gotcha. So
okay.
this is not part of the
That is not part of it, but it's my backup.
your backup. Gotcha.
Okay.
I'm just making sure it's clear.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so we're going to do our placement line for our batting.
Machine's talking to us. Can you hear it?
All right, and then we're going to place our batting down and tack it down. And the quilting file that you choose for this block, if you're going to follow Kimberbell's suggestions, is the Loops background quilting in the 4x6 size.
Okay. And you can buy these.
This is a separate purchase.
Separate purchase
So
online.
they do have it bundled for volume 1 versus volume 2, so that's nice.
You can buy individually, or you can.
Yeah, so you can just go out there and buy the Loops design. You'll get the bazillion sizes and everything, but I think it's actually more cost effective just to get the whole bundle.
Get the bundle, okay.
If you're going to do the background on all of the blocks anyways.
Okay.
As opposed to cherry picking.
Okay. Karen, I think that we can probably grab a bundle and have it sent down to the show tomorrow. I will get a hold of Kate. And
I'm going down there.
Oh, I forgot. Cindy's going down. Cindy will bring it with her. I just have to remember to do it. You have to help me remember.
When I
It's Karen Thomas.
comments later.
You'll write it down.
Okay, so we're going to trim that up close to our stitches. That's good enough. Okay, and then we're going to do a placement line for our background fabric. Per Kimberbell's instructions, it was fusible backing on your background piece. Okay?
Okay.
And then fusible backing onto the back of your felt piece.
Okay.
Which is new for me.
Okay. Yeah, that is kind of new.
So I did do that. See?
Oh, you did.
I followed instructions.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Interesting. I wonder why that is.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Karen, Cindy will be there all day tomorrow.
Sure will.
So she'll have it in the morning.
Should probably find out from Kate what time I should be there.
That might be a good idea.
All right, so we're gonna tack this down. And then I'm gonna leave this color on, and I'm gonna do our loops quilting, which is exactly as it sounds.
And this is the 4x6 size.
Correct.
Okay.
And you specifically want the vertical size.
Okay.
So they'll do like the portrait, and then you want to make sure you want to do the tall one.
Okay. Sharon, I'm sorry you are not feeling good. I hope you feel better. My Apple Watch is blowing up.
Oh no.
I think my family is texting pictures of hail damage
Oh.
to each other.
Sizing each other up, see
I think
who got it worse.
Yep. And one of my daughters is an insurance agent, so she's asking all the, the pertinent questions. While that's quilting, Paulette, I will show you the Frye bundle. I can't do this and hold this phone, make it so everybody can hear.
All right. So pretty paisley. We'll just show this side.
That's pretty.
With the gray background. And then a bright coral. A green plaid. A woven soft yellow.
So pretty.
And then the paisley again, but with a white background.
Those are so pretty.
I love
Okay,
them.
5 half yards for $20.
All
Can't beat that.
Yeah, no, seriously. Okay, so we are going to do the placement line now for our 2 felt peaches.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick a color that I can actually see on my navy fabric here. It doesn't really matter what color you do, though, for this placement or tack down line, because it does have the satin stitch that goes over it.
Okay.
Okay, so let's see if this scrap is going to be big enough.
Okay. Barbara, we are working on one of the little parts for the Kimberbell Mini Quilt. This is the June quilt. And we can't show you the quilt because it's down at the quilt show, but Cindy today is making the little piece on the bottom right, the little peaches. That's so stinking cute.
Ooh, just barely, but woohoo!
Did it fit?
I think so.
Okay.
All right, so let's tack it down, be double sure that it fits.
Oh, because it does both of them at the same time. I got it.
Yes.
Okay.
That is nice. Perfect. Okay, so we'll trim this out then close to our stitch line.
And then it's going to do the satin stitch around it?
Not yet.
But it
But it
eventually
will,
does?
eventually, yes.
Do they usually do the satin stitch around felt pieces?
These ones they did.
Huh. Okay. Maybe that's why you had to put this little stabilizer on the back.
Maybe.
To keep it from kind of,
pulling.
folding or pulling or something.
And this is a stiffer felt too. It's not like your
typical sheet of felt that you buy.
yeah. Well, it is like your sheets. It's not like the embroidery felt.
Okay.
No, this is what I would expect, like from
not Kimberbell. Yeah. Okay.
You know.
It does look a little bit thinner.
So just trying to get into these little nooks and crannies over here. Okay, so with it being the satin stitch, you kind of do want to get close up there without snipping your stitches, obviously.
Donna, you can get just the design, and you can get just the kit, but the fabric kit does not come with the embellishment unless you get the whole 6 months. Is that right?
The same thing with the design. You can't just get the June design.
Oh, you can't just get the June design all by itself? Oh, it's because it's on a CD. That's right. I forgot. I was thinking DDE. Sorry.
Okay. So then we're going to do a placement line for our other peach, but that one is done with the orange velveteen, and we're actually going to put foam down first. So this one's going to be puffy.
Okay. So Donna, forget what I just said. You have to buy the CD that has all 6 months if you want the design. But they're all stinking cute.
They really are. Okay. So we did a placement line. We're gonna do a tack down for our foam only. And then we'll trim this out. Okay. This too, you kind of want to get up in there. Just be careful that you're not going to pull and trim your felt that you just did. Make sure you don't poke it. All right.
Okay.
Then we'll do another placement line for our velveteen. I don't know why they have you do this because we obviously know where it's going. But, you know.
But follow the rules.
You gotta be safe. I'd rather be safe than sorry, you know? All right, so again, this tack down line does not matter what color. So I'm just gonna keep this bright pink on.
Thanks and have a great day.
Okay, and if the nap of the velveteen's going to bother you, make sure you pay attention to that, okay? If you're one of those people that likes to pet all of their things, I don't know.
You never know. You never know what bothers somebody, so good to know. I think my grandma had a couch that color back in the day. Velveteen, like, you know, kind of the feel and the color.
Okay, and then we're gonna do the trimming. This too gets a satin stitch, so just try to get as close as you can.
This is where the QS scissors work really well because having these pointed ends
Yes.
sure is nice for cutting the foam and the velveteen. It makes a big difference. And the felt, getting in the little nooks and crannies and stuff.
Yes. All right. I will tell you that the velveteen is a little bit of a messy product.
I remember when I started embroidery, I was like, oh, I don't need those scissors. I can use my regular scissors. Ha! That lasted about 10 minutes. I was like, that's just a good thing. It's like, let me just run on over and get a pair of those scissors.
Okay, so once you've got that all trimmed up, we're going to do a placement line. I just blew all of that velveteen fuzz all over my shoulder.
All over your black shirt.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna do a placement line for our green piece of fabric, which is gonna be for our leaves. Again, this is just a placement line and the color does not matter. Same with the tack down line.
Linda will show you the fabric bundle again in just a minute. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Everybody, welcome.
Maybe I'll do this color, not this color. Okay. And now we're going to put our green piece of fabric. Make sure you got the little one kind of hiding in here. Okay, so make sure you just cover all of those placement lines. I don't know why I had to change it right now. Okay, this color change was not necessary.
And it doesn't matter what color it is at this point still.
No.
Okay.
No. We're not even going to do the satin on the green yet. So, I don't know why my brain told me I had to change my color. All right, last little piece here. And we'll do some trimming.
Okay.
All right, so.
Trim around all those little leaves.
Yep, again, this is where our QS scissors are great.
And the great thing about them too is you can get both left-handed and right-handed.
That is very nice, yeah.
That's pretty good.
You don't always get an option a lot of the times.
No. And then you're like Val, and you learn how to use right-handed scissors in your left hand. I need to show that real quick.
Okay.
Just let me show this real quick.
Can I sell it or no?
I mean, if you don't mind, the fabrics are ready.
Yeah, no, I'll cut it. I just wasn't sure what fabrics.
So this is the Friday bundle. It's got this cute paisley. It's got the yellow kind of a woven look. It's got this green diagonal plaid. It's got this coral thatched. And then it has this paisley in kind of a taupey background. Same print as this one. This one's in cream. It is so pretty. It is 5 half-yard cuts for $20.
Okay, so you just want to make sure with the puffiness of this one here that you don't pierce it and then you're trimming the velveteen on accident.
Oh, yeah. Got lots of little layers there now.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So then once you're all trimmed up, you're going to do the satin stitch around our felt peaches. Okay.
Linda, we will get one sent down to Littleton for you. So if you're just joining us, we are working on June Kimberbell Mini Quilt. The cute lemonade and fruits. And we are working on the bottom right piece, the little peaches that are made out of velveteen and felt.
Okay, so while that's stitching, like I said, there aren't very many like crazy steps to any of the blocks in this project. When you do the lemonade, the glass of lemonade here, most of it's pretty standard, pretty self-explanatory. When you create the glass, there will be a step where you leave an opening in the top, and in your embellishment kit, you get these little like glass white seed beads. And you'll just insert those, and I don't know if they're supposed to represent like the seeds of the lemon, or if they're supposed to be like bubbles,
ice cubes, or
ice cubes or something. I'm not quite sure, but it's super cute once it's all done. And then once you kind of put those in and push them down, then it closes up the glass for you, so then you can trim and everything.
Okay.
And obviously then they don't fall out. And then I think more towards the beginning of the project,
hard to see with the glare.
you in the first hooping, you create this little flag on white leather, and it's just it just says "Squeeze the Day." Okay. And then before you stitch your straw with the 2 different colors of thread, it'll do a placement line for that, so you can stitch down the tag. So it's kind of like a little flappy embellishment. The bowl of blueberries is pretty straightforward. And then you do your little jam jar. So the rest of that's pretty straightforward, but you do sew an extra piece of the pink awning stripe and ruffle it, and then you tack it down with it ruffled.
And they show you how to do that.
It's all written out in the instructions. Yep. And then you'll also place a piece of twine in there before it all gets tacked down, so you can wrap it and tie it around your your jam jar.
Okay.
So that has a little cute 3D embellishment with the little ruffle and tie on that as well. Okay. So it's actually a really easy model.
Okay, cool.
Not a lot to it.
Okay.
Keep putting that over there.
Oh, it does take a little bit of a minute, doesn't it, to go around those?
So basically the thread and that was causing a big issue.
All right, well, they called all 3 of these fruits peaches, but I don't know really any peaches that are this color. But for the sake of being what Kimberbell says, we'll just call it peach number 3.
Okay, we'll just go with it.
All right, so we're going to pick a color that we like to do the satin stitch for that. And do this one.
But it's kind of fuzzy like a real.
It is fuzzy like a peach, that's for sure. It's kind of cool that they picked these 2 embellishments because they both have the texture to them.
Yeah. It's a very orange peach, Nancy. Sandy said it's an apricot.
Oh.
Could be.
Very well, could be, yeah.
You like apricots?
No.
No. Okay, then.
I don't like peaches either.
Really?
Well, I can't eat like a pick it off the tree peach.
You can't
if it's like a canned peach, something like that, I can probably do. I can't get over the fuzzies.
Well, you wash it and it kind of takes off the fuzzy.
No, I know, but I just
You just can't get past it. Oh.
I can't eat nectarines either. I just it's the texture.
Wow, that's too bad. You're really missing out because they're really delicious.
I've tried.
Oh, that's
Can't
too
do
bad. That makes me
plums, can't
sad.
I need like the hard, crunchy fruits.
And that's so funny. I'm just the opposites. Like apples and stuff. Don't
I
do it.
love
Don't do it.
apples.
Really
I
do
love
it for
apples,
me.
And I love like my grapes have to be like super crunchy. Watermelon has to be super crunchy. I can't do the soft mushy foods.
Well, if they're too soft, nobody's gonna like them. They need to be just right. When I was a little girl, my grandma always had the drawers in the fridge, the fruit drawers and the vegetable drawers and stuff. My grandma always, because she had apricot trees, and so there was always apricots in the drawer in the fridge. And so whenever we came running in to tell grandma we were hungry, we knew that our choices were a piece of bread and butter or an apricot. I I ate a lot of apricots when I stayed with my grandma. That makes me really sad that you don't like peaches. I'm sad for you.
So like, I mean, like peaches in like a cobbler, hands down,
Hands down,
absolutely.
you can, okay, well that's good. Well, that makes me
You know,
feel a
and
little
like
bit
things
better.
like that. But I cannot eat like a raw peach.
A raw peach, you can't take it and cut it in half and
Like
take out the
I
pit.
can't eat a
and-
raw tomato either, but I'll eat
I can't
any
either.
tomato product. Okay, we're gonna put green on
Okay,
and do.
we
our,
digress.
Leaves. The satin stitch on our leaves.
I don't know about binding them.
Michelle says, I love everything, they don't always love me. Yeah, I hear you there.
We went over to Dad and Kate's the other night for Memorial Day. And so my dad makes salsa. Like, gets all the ingredients, and it was really good when it came from his garden at their old house. And I just love the salsa, right? So they found at the store a salsa that looks like homemade salsa. So of course, then we all had to dig into that and try
Right.
it out. And I was like, nope, it's missing something. I mean, and I don't know what it was, but
Bet it was missing something.
something.
Oh.
It wasn't that salsa.
Well, hopefully they'll get a garden growing in this new house. And
I might have to beg him for some salsa soon. That's good stuff.
our neighbor used to make salsa. His
Yeah?
entire backyard was tomato plants.
Oh, wow.
He had a little path going through it, but there was no grass, no
Yeah,
rock,
it was
no
just
nothing.
plants,
Just tomato plants and pepper plants.
Like hot peppers or like bell peppers?
Was it peppers? What goes in salsa? Do peppers
Like
go in
jalapenos.
salsa? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Or if you're a spicier person, a spicier pepper.
Yeah.
On the other side of that black truck.
Okay.
It's a little bit of a walk.
No worries.
Can you get it through one door?
Yep.
Okay.
2 leaves down. 2 to go. Not 3 to go.
Just going to show them the picture.
Yeah.
This picture is in the pattern. That's pretty cute. Oh, those cute little up and down little V's
Yeah,
and
so
stuff.
they do that throughout almost all the blocks.
That's
Has
a nice
some
little touch.
Hint like that, yeah.
That's a nice little touch. Okay.
I don't know if they're hearts or what they are.
Because some of them are upside down, so
Mhm.
just little V's.
Thanks, Michelle.
I really like the look of those leaves after they're satin stitched.
Mm-hmm.
They don't look quite so pitiful and little. Look a little more substantial.
Makes them pop a little bit
Yeah,
more.
yes.
Yeah.
So if you're just joining us, don't forget that we've got the show going on down at the fairgrounds down in Colorado. Is it Colorado?
Castle Rock.
Castle Rock.
Yeah,
Douglas
Douglas
County Fairgrounds down in Castle Rock. And Above and Beyond has a booth set up, and I hear it's just lovely and beautiful, and a lot of our staff is down there. So go down and say hi. I think we went down there last year on setup day, didn't we? You and I think I drove down there with you.
We went to the Arapahoe County Fair.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I was like, it hasn't been a year since we went. So
Yeah, no, and that was like early September.
okay, that makes more sense.
Okay, so we're gonna do white thread, and this is gonna do the little like shine spots on the peaches.
Okay. What size of metal frame for the mini quilts?
It really goes all over the place. So there are, obviously this one I'm using a 5x7 today. Metal frames. Like
to
a
hang it
stand.
on stand, I
So
think.
they finish basically to about a 12x12.
Okay.
So I know like Ackfeld has the like the 12x14 stands, so it would definitely fit on something like that.
Okay.
There's also the little clip hangers that you can use as well.
I love those.
But yeah, they usually finish to about a 12x12.
Yeah.
I've had two that have finished not quite that.
Okay.
Like either a little bit smaller or a little bit larger.
Okay. What a great little size.
But yeah, they're really
12
nice.
by 12 is a great size. It's like you could sit down and do it in a couple of days. You could get this done.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. You could make them all and not bind them and then somehow put them together, sew them together and make a monthly quilt out of them. That would be cute
Yeah.
to hang. 12, 24, 36,
You sure can.
36 by 48. That's a good little size to hang on your wall. Get right on that, Cindy.
All right. Except for I already put binding on all of
I
mine.
know. It's not too late to start again.
And I only have Novembers and Decembers left to stitch out for volume 2.
Nice.
Okay, so then there's also the little more shine dots.
Okay. Little speckly shine
details.
dots. Okay.
Is what it says.
Shine details. Okay.
Oh yeah, there you go. Chevron accents. That's what our
Chevron accents. Okay. They're little V's and that are right side up and upside down. Okay. Wow, the details really make it come alive, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm. Super cute.
Yep, you're right, Michelle. You can create your own hanging. You can take bits and pieces of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Make your own hanging.
And then it just stays up all year long.
There you go.
You're just super ready for everything that comes.
There you go. Super on the ball, man. I have a few quilts that are like monthly
Yeah.
quilts, and I love having those, hanging those up. I really do.
Okay, so we are going to change colors. I'm going to do my first set of little chevron details here in a yellow.
Okay. Susan wants to know if we got the Glorious Summer in yet.
I have not seen anything,
Okay.
Questions for you regarding the anniversary event.
but I also haven't opened any boxes that we received today.
We've got one sitting over there that we've got to do after this. So.
Okay, I'll put it on her. That's all I needed. Thank you and have a great day. Oh,
Susan, we will look into that and see what we can find. She ordered it a while back. So, are you talking about the design or the kit? Let us know if you're looking for the design.
I do know that the
Packet?
designs were back ordered.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. We can look and see
But
if
I'm
they've
not
come
quite
in.
sure when they were scheduled to come back in.
Okay. Oh, the pattern. Okay, Susan, we'll look into that and see, okay? Sandy, the next Southern Stars block. That is a good question. I had my days and then a couple of them got rearranged, so I'm not sure. I need to go back and look on the calendar.
I was gonna say I have it on my phone, but
Your phone's being used.
it's a little occupied. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the same color that I did the peaches in to do the last set of details.
I think I have a live next week, right? First week?
Maybe Wednesday?
Yeah. So it'll probably be next week.
Don't quote me on that though. I want to say you have one early and then two later
Two
on.
later on. So I think it's next week. So how about we do it next week? And if you are just joining us, this is our Friday bundle. This cute paisley set. It's got a pretty cream with paisley. It's got a yellow, kind of a woven look. Green diagonal plaid. Kind of a coral thatched. And then this other plaid, same design but different background. It's like a taupey color. And that is 5 half-yard cuts for $20.
Okay, so once the chevron, the last set of chevron details are done, the last stitch you do want to do for this one, it is going to help you with your trimming. So with all the satin stitching and everything that we've done on here, I would hope that the quilting part of it has kind of held it in place, but it could have pulled in our fabric a little bit. So these are going to be your guidelines for when you go to trim. So it's got a little center mark here for you and a new straight line for you to follow.
And you trim right directly on that line?
It is going to trim down to 4.5 by 6.5, which pretty much is right on your tack down lines, yeah,
Okay.
for your background fabric. Okay, and that's it.
Woohoo!
Be ready to trim at this point. Probably go ahead and finish and sew it all together.
Oh, that's really cute. Super,
All
super
right.
cute. Okay.
Well, thanks so much for joining us today, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Okay.
And we'll see you Monday.
See you Monday. Have a great
All right.
weekend.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.